Perfect. So my name is Kinga. I'll be here with Andrea today. Andrea, again, will be doing the demo, and we'll be finishing off the webinar with a live Q&A. So if you have any questions, feel free to throw them into the questions box at all times. I will be answering them as we go, and if I don't get to your question right away, I'm saving it for last so that Andrea can answer it out loud.
Sounds good. Hi, everyone.
So really quickly, I want to let everybody know that TSheets is available only on our Business Plus plan. The way that the Business Plus plan works is that it's $1.50 per employee. There's a $50 a month minimum with that plan. If you have any questions about pricing with TSheets, I should let you guys know right now that it's priced separately. If you get a TSheets plan, it comes on top of your PaymentEvolution plan. And then we also offered you a 20% discount for TSheets in the email we sent you, letting you know that it is available. So if in case you missed it, it is in the email, and you're just trying to get started with TSheets, it's there for you. So just a little bit more about our Business Plus plan. Andrea, I don't know if you want to kind of chime in here at some point just to help me out with the Plus plan, because she's very, very, very well versed in it.
I am.
Well, why don't you take it from here?
So our Plus plan is our fanciest plan. We like fancy things here.
That's why I brought her here.
Only I could call a plan fancy. So our Plus plan is our fanciest plan. It is generally useful when you have about 15 to 20 or more employees. The business plan is good for up to 25 employees, but it doesn't have some of the features that the Plus plan has. So I wanted to point a few of those out. If you're thinking about it, kind of if you're in that 15 to 20 range and you want to use TSheets, you absolutely have to use the Plus plan. The TSheets integration is available in beta right now on our business plan, but as soon as it's launched full, it will only be available on the Plus plan. So some other things that you get on the Plus plan are you get the ability to import employees or timesheets via CSV. I know you're using TSheets, so that the timesheets doesn't necessarily make a difference, but the employees via CSV can be really helpful. When you get a new employee, you fill out the spreadsheet, you click import, and they're there. Boom! You don't have to go page to page and fill in all the details. Additionally, available on the Plus plan is an extra user role. So you can have something called the timesheet manager within your employee profiles, within your employee roles. And the timesheet manager can add, edit, and run payroll for employees who are time-based, and they can see dollar amounts, so they can add and change dollar amounts. So maybe you want somebody who's managing just your time-based employees, but with no access to your salaried employees. This is what the timesheet manager is for. They are only available on the Plus plan. Also on the Plus plan, you get some enhanced support. So, you might get access to some special email addresses, or a simply higher level of support than you get on our business plan. And I know our support is amazing no matter what plan you're on, unless you're on our green plan, and then you don't get any support.
She's tooting her own horn.
But we do have an amazing support team here. So, but the plus plan does get a higher level of support. You get higher up in the queue, and things like that. And additionally, with the Plus plan, things are being rolled out as we're going with our Plus plan. And so things like TSheets, and we're looking to do some new onboarding things that will be created within Paychecker. So employees will be able to enter their own personal information, banking details, things like that, and it'll upload. All of these things will be available only on the Plus plan. So as we're adding the more higher level features, they're going to come in on the Plus plan. So if you're thinking about it, and you're thinking about it for TSheets, it might be a great solution for you.
Awesome.
And there's always more to come.
Awesome. So Andrea, I'm going to actually pass the presenter role over to you. We're going to do a demo now.
All right. Okay, everybody should be able to see my PaymentEvolution account. So this is really cool. The TSheets integration is so smooth and so easy to use that we were laughing today because I said, Kinga, how are we going to do a full training session when it only takes me 2 minutes to do it? Well, I'm hoping that you have some questions because it really does only take me 2 minutes to integrate the accounts. And then I'm going to show you how I'm going to pull some timesheets that have been approved from TSheets. So if you do have questions, again, throw them into the questions box. Let's see how simple this is to do. Really cool integration, and it's really smart. So you log into your PaymentEvolution account, and if you want to add TSheets, you're going to the company settings and then add-ons. If anyone is, I'm going to say this now, if anyone is on the business plan and would like this in beta, or if you are on our Plus plan and you want it and you don't see it, just send us a quick email to support@paymentevolution.com. And we can turn it on for you. So if you don't see it, so under our company settings, we go to add-ons, and then we're going to go to timekeeping. You should see TSheets here. If you don't, just ask us to turn it on for you. We will turn it on for you. If you are on the business plan, you will have access to it while we are in beta. Once it goes live, the access will be removed. Okay, so once I'm on my timekeeping tab, I'm just going to click Enable on TSheets. So it's going to ask me if I want to link to an existing TSheets account or create a new TSheets account. If I don't have a TSheets account, I want to create a new one, I would click that button. It'll prompt me to open an account. For now, we're just going to link to an existing TSheets account and click Next. It's going to ask me to put in my email or username and password to log into TSheets. So I'm going to do that and click Sign In. Now my account is requesting permission from TSheets to access our data. I'm going to click the button to say Allow. The next page is just an information page. It's going to tell us what's going to happen. So we're going to map our employees from TSheets to PaymentEvolution and from PaymentEvolution to TSheets. So we're going to go ahead and do that and click Next. So now what it's doing is they are they're attempting to pre-match employees from TSheets into PaymentEvolution. And so this is what it tells me it's found. So all of these employees have already been matched. They see them on both sides. They see a complete match. So it goes both ways. Down here, I've got an employee who's got a partial match. I've matched her based on name, but not based on email. So it's just letting me know that that's a partial match. And here I've got employees who are full match, and this employee has no match at all. So it's going to prompt me to add a new one. So this would be prompted if I had an employee who I've added on the TSheet side but have not yet put them into payroll. So I'm going to say Add New. I'm going to put in the employee's hire date. I'm going to put their pay frequency. I'm going to put their pay rate and their unit, their province, and their social insurance number. These are all things that are vital information if I'm going to pay this employee. Okay, I do recommend that once you've done this integration, that you go back into your employees and add any further details you need on this employee. This is a quick add, but it doesn't include all of their information. It doesn't invite them to paycheck or anything like that. So we do recommend that you do that. So once you've added the information that's required, you just click Next. Next, the program is going to look at, are there any PaymentEvolution employees that do not exist in TSheets? And yes, we have one here. Patty Cake is not in TSheets, and she should be. It gives me the option down here, would you like to add employees to TSheets? I have to check the box. It's just, right now, it's just information telling me that this employee doesn't exist in TSheets. Maybe I don't ever want them to exist in TSheets, so I wouldn't check the box if that was the case. And I'm going to click Next. And that's it. My integration is complete. So now, what I would do next, if it was me, I would go here and I would go find that employee. and click Edit. And I would add in whatever details I need to with regards to this employee. Maybe an address, maybe a postal code, some of their payroll details, whether they're set up for vacation, their GL code, any benefits, deductions. I'm assuming they're a new employee, so probably not a financial year to date, but maybe they were a previous employee and they're just coming back, and this is the first time you're adding them to the two programs, so you can always add that information in as well. So do update the employee as needed. Once the employee is updated, I'm going to go back and I'm going to run a payroll, and I'm going to pull in approved timesheets from TSheets. You can only pull in approved timesheets. I can't say this enough. You can only pull in approved timesheets from TSheets. So what you do is you work on the TSheet side and you do your approved timesheets, your approved time entries. Okay, once they're approved, then you can now pull them in to PaymentEvolution. Okay, and I'm going to show you what that looks like. So we're going to start a payroll. I'm going to put in our dates. Our dates have to coincide, and we're going to click Submit. So it brings me right to the timesheets page because I don't have any salaried employees in this account. And I'm just going to click the Import button to import timesheets. It's going to ask me for the provider, and we're going to say TSheets and click Next. Again, only improved timesheets between August 8th and August 12th will be imported. Okay, it reminds me they must be approved before I can import them. So I'm going to say OK. Right at the top, it'll give me a status report. If any of my entries could not be imported, it will tell me which ones and why. So if the employee was terminated at that time, it will tell me these things so I can go back and rehire those employees and then make those corrections. All of my entries were imported. And here's a list of everything that we see. I can review it here and go through each one. Once I'm done reviewing, I can just click Continue, and these will now end up on my timesheets page. If I scroll down, I've got every single item here. If I need to change anything, I would do that right there. If I need to change the number of hours, the rate, what type of hours they are, I could make any of those changes and just click the Save button at the end of the line. If one of them is no good, I can check the checkbox and click Delete, and it's removed. No, it refreshed my screen. And there it's removed. So I have the ability to make any of these changes as needed right here on the pay run. That's how simple it is to import from TSheets. It's literally 3 clicks of a button. And then I'm just going to finish my pay run as normal. Do I want to calculate using my company defaults? I'm going to say yes. I can review all of my employees here. And I'm going to click on the Payments tab. And I'm going to go ahead and finish this pay run. And that's it. It's as simple as that. There's nothing else you need to do. And I can't finalize this pay run because I'm in a test server. But that's it. That's how the integration works. That's how simple it is.
I was going to show you guys on a slide just to kind of go back to how to upgrade your plan should you be interested in this TSheets integration. But since you have it open, Andre, are you able to show them where they can go to upgrade their plans? I have it on the slide if it's not on the test server, but...
Yeah, let me see if it's on the test account. There's a couple of places you can go. You can go into, or here, let me do this. Let me just log into one of my regular accounts.
It's always easier to see it happen in real time versus
Sure.
like, hey, here's my slide with one photo.
So if you want to upgrade, you can go into your account, go to your company profile. Oh, sorry. Click on account details. I'm already on the plan. I'm already on the highest level plan. Go do your slide.
I'm gonna do my slide.
That's what happens when I mess with accounts because I'm testing things.
Okay. So when you click on the gear icon and click on company profile and click the account details tab, what you didn't see was this little upgrade button on the far right of plan type. So if you were already on the plus plan, you won't see that. It's the highest plan.
Yeah.
But if you're on any plan lower, just click that button and you'll be able to upgrade up to the business plus plan.
That's it.
It's that easy.
It really is.
I guess the slide was sufficient.
It was, and it would have been nice if I could have shown it in real time, but I'm already on the super high level plan. That's my favorite test account that I opened.
All right, guys. So if you have any questions, you could throw them into the questions box. We'd love to answer them for you. So I have one here from Karen. I'm assuming that if we do not have TSheets, we can still input hours in timesheets manually when we do payroll. Is that correct?
Yes, of course. It's exactly the same as it is right now. You've always been able to enter your information manually. TSheets is just an add-on feature that you could use. If you haven't heard of TSheets, I do suggest going and having a look at what they have to offer because it is a really, really, really cool time tracking and attendance program. And it is smart, it is fast, and it takes the weight off of you to be a time clock. And it really is a cool feature. So if you're, of course, you can still continue to do it manually, but there's no need to if you do want to have a time entry program.
I think it does more than just time entry, if I'm not mistaken, right?
It's time and attendance.
Yeah.
So
Scheduling,
paid time off. There's a whole series of things that you can get. So go check them out. If you're thinking about a time and attendance program, go and have a look because it's always better if you can find programs that work well together.
Yeah, it's good just to have, something that integrates a one-stop shop. It's easy, quick. And again, we have that 20% off, right? If you guys go back to that email that you used to get into this webinar, it's there. On the demo, did it import the approved times daily? It looked like there was multiple entries for one employee.
Yeah, so it approves them daily based on the earnings type. So if it's regular time or overtime, because how it works with TSheets is the employees have a kind of a clock in, clock out app on their phone. And so they go to the job, they clock in, and then they clock out. If there's overtime, it'll note those things. So if there are multiple reasons to have time entry during one day, then it will filter them out based on earnings code. So, regular versus overtime. And it will pull those in. And then, yes, it pulls it in based on a daily basis because that time clock comes in on a daily basis. Everybody's working only each day of the week.
Does the employee fill out the TSheets or is it a machine that they clock in with?
The employee fills out the TSheets. This is one of the cool things about TSheets. So, and this is where I definitely recommend that you go and chat with them and see what they have to offer. From what I've seen of their demo, it is a program that allows the employees to clock in on their phones and then clock out. And you can do some cool things. You can set up barriers or things like that. Like let's say you have a lot of off-site places. So your employees are clocking in at a job site and you're not there to monitor whether they're clocking in for real or not. Or let's say they go to the job site, they clock in and then they leave. Well, it actually puts up something called geofencing and it watches where they go. And if they go outside a certain area that you've prescribed, then it clocks them out automatically. So it has some cool tools in place and you can implement those as needed.
Sorry, we don't have anyone from TSheets here. Unfortunately, it just didn't work out. Otherwise, we could have made this more of a one-stop webinar for you guys. But
excuse me,
they have some great. Oh yeah, bless you.
Thank you.
They have some great tutorials and stuff on their site. So, would TSheets automatically import overtime instead holiday, or would we have to adjust that on the daily imported time once imported into PaymentEvolution?
Overtime would be put into the T-sheet. So yes, we would import that. Stat holiday, no. Stat holiday is still something you would have to put into PaymentEvolution.
Oh, stat holiday.
Oh, stat holiday.
Love stat questions.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Each employee would need to download the program onto their cell phone. Is that correct?
Yes, I believe so.
Yep. Alrighty. So I think we pretty much have everything covered for today. Guys, if you have any T-sheets questions, we can get you contact information for them as well. They have a great support. If you go to the T-sheets website, they'll answer essentially any question through there. And if you have any questions about the integration within PaymentEvolution, anything Andrea or myself can help you with, give us a call at support at 647-776-7600, extension 2, or visit our help desk or blog at help.paymentevolution.com or blog.paymentevolution.com. Thank you all for coming. I hope you have a great day.
Thanks. Bye.